your taxpayer dollars go toward police budgets, things like filling up the tanks of patrol cars. But with gas as high as it is right now, how is it impacting police working to serve you?
Yeah, WRTV's Kaitlyn Kendall spoke to a few different agencies who said they are tweaking operations to cut back on the amount of gas they're using, gas that is costing you.
Right now, we're about a month short on our budget to be able to fuel the cars for 12 months.
Tom Vaughn, the Southport police chief, says the price of gas is impacting the Southport Police Department's budget.
That money has to come from somewhere. So what do we not buy to make sure that we have fuel?
Their budget is set every May.
Trying to guess what the gas prices are going to do, is not an easy job a lot of times.
In response, the department has cut the number of cars they have on the streets in half.
We went to two-man cars. So instead of having two cars out, we've got two officers in one car.
Vaughn says it doesn't compromise safety. He adds it actually helps with backup, already being on the scene of an incident. They're also amping up foot and bike patrols.
Having one car out and 4 bicycles, something like that, to try to cut down.
Southport PD also asking officers to limit how much they are idling, something the Greenwood Police Department is doing too. But Assistant Police Chief Matthew Fillenworth says sometimes letting the car run is vital.
What people don't also understand is even if it's not a canine, okay, when it gets too hot in those cars, it does things to the electronics. The laptops stop working. That's how you get all your runs on.
Fillenworth says his officers have restrictions on their cars. They have to live in Johnson County or the surrounding counties to limit the distance they're driving. And they restrict their off-duty miles.
As long as the gas prices really don't get too much more ridiculous, then we shouldn't have to add any new restrictions than what we've already had in place well before this.
Both departments say regardless of the price of gas, their officers will still be responding as they always have.
We're going to continue to do our job. Like I said, we'll cut where we need to cut. There's some things we just won't be able to get this year, and that's fine. But they will get the same service that they always get, no matter what. We'll make sure of that.
They will always go to their calls. They will always respond. It doesn't matter if the price of gas is $10 a gallon.
Working for you, Kaitlyn Kendall, WRTV.
IMPD's cars are managed by the Indianapolis Department of Public Works. They tell us there are 5,000 different vehicles in their fleet. DPW says their operations haven't changed. They are asking their drivers to be as efficient as possible. Plus, they encourage them to use one of their 12 refueling sites because they get gas 10 to 15 cents cheaper there for buying in bulk.